Folks, we are back with another episode of The Chasers. Today we will be playing The Chasers live on my Twitch channel, DZPalomino. You can also watch the rerun on my YouTube channel when it's available. This will be the third playlist episode if you're watching on YouTube, playing The Chase. For today, folks, we will be playing in New York. Another episode, another location. With that being said, if you want to currently support this channel, links are at the bottom of your screen: Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. If you currently don't have the space to support at the moment, you can utilize the Ember app with the invitation code, where we can be virtual Bitcoin mining business partners. Collect Satoshi 24/7. Play, win, and earn. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to jump right into it, folks, as we tackle again with these quiz experts, I'll put it, that we have available to challenge. And that's not even all of them. You can actually see it right here on your screen. This is what I've unlocked, and this is what I have yet to unlock. We still got a lot of quizzes to tackle, a lot of experts to take down, and a lot of quizzes to go answered. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And we will start off with cash building, play a couple rounds there, then we go to the chase, a couple rounds there, depending on how that goes, and then probably one or two of the final chase. Which of these films is not set in prison? Which of these is not a popular 20th century dance? Which of these buildings would you find a Sally port? Cancel. George Frederick Handel was renowned as which of these? Composer, painter, playwright. Playwright. No. Which of these birds is not from the crow family? Crow family. Which of these Bond films was released first? Rough start, but 10,000K. I'll take it. On board a ship, a pursuer is in charge of what? Money. Sending files from your computer to another is called what? I would disagree with that, actually. Which of these was not a new phrase coined in 1988? Sit in, okay. Which of these actors played James Bond the most times? Oh, okay. Which of these 60s hitmakers was born in the U.S.? In the 18th century, what was sold in a drum shop? Textiles. Alcohol. Collective phone refers to abnormally rapid what? Breathing. Same as before. 10K, but I'll take it. Alright, and we're going to move on to the chase. Alright. It's going to be between the Queen and the Tiger Mom. Starting offer is $1 million, but hey, Go big or go home. The Queen. 1,250,000. 8.5 million. We are barely on the third playlist episode. If you're watching the rerun, or this is perhaps the biggest I have seen yet. But we gotta make things interesting, do we? So let's go ahead and do it. Yes. Which of these sports does not have a position called a goalkeeper? In 1958, which writer had his conviction for contempt of Congress quashed? J.D. Salinger, John Steinbeck, Arthur Miller. Oof. Dang. Oh. Let's use a pushback. We gotta win this 8.5 million one way or another, shall we? The rating organization BBFC stands for British Board of Film. What? Censorship. No, it's not. Wow. I think that would have been too predictable of an answer. Wait, what color is the background on road traffic signs that provides a warning such as stop sign ahead? Oh man, I drew a blank. Yeah, it's yellow. Dwarf planets that are further from the sun than Neptune are given what name? Plutoids, Uranoids, Jupitoids. I may have heard of Plutoids, but those last two? Nah. Yeah, I'd figure. Plutoids. Which of these early motor racing stars was never Formula One World Champion? Moss, Stewart, or Hill? Whew. Which type of suit will normally require the most tailoring work? Off the peg, bespoke, made to measure. Made to measure. No, it's not. Oh wait, she got that wrong too. Wow. A difficult problem that presents itself is said to have reared its ugly what? It's gonna be head. What term describes a soldier unwilling to get combat experience? Oh, candy soldier, caramel soldier, chocolate soldier. Chocolate soldier. Oh, okay. One more use remaining. Let's do it. Which author co-wrote the screenplay for the film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I think. No, it's not. What two animals are on the logos of the website with the address battersea.org.uk? I didn't see that one. Oh my goodness. No! Alright, another round of the chase. Alright, it's going to be between the Dart Destroyer and the Stunner. Well, the Stunner is offering more. Let's see. Nope. We'll worry about the level up later. 4 million, 2.5 million, 350k. Oh boy. Well, the first episode, I won 300k, and the last one was 800k. We gotta establish a growing foothold somewhere, even though if it's gradual. Alright, 2.5 million it is. After a period of extra time in Rugby League Cup matches, winning points are known by what name? Wow. The best-selling novel, The Alchemist, was originally written in what language? French, Portuguese, German? I think it was German. No, it's not. I'm completely stuck where I am, and I made zero progress. No. Whose fight with George Foreman is the subject of the film When We Were Kings? Ali, Tyson, Rocky. No. Wow, the judge got the judge. That chaser got it wrong too. Which of the Kardashians was romantically linked with Scott Disick? Oh, no. No. Yeah. That was one of the worst performances so far. Oh, crime and Netley's. Alright, folks. We'll go do a third round of the chase. Alright. We will be tackling the Menace. 50k. 7.5 million. According to William de Kooning, what should not have to be a certain way? Art. Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's very rare to get it right and the chaser to get it wrong. The design of the original Sonic the Hedgehog video game was inspired by what other game? I'm thinking the obstacles that I see in, like going Sega back. You know, pinball. Yeah. What kind of twins result from the division of a single fertilized egg? Identical. All right. Which Hugh Jackman film character has a skeleton reinforced with adamantium? Wolverine. That's a adamantium. That's a tongue twister for me. Adamantium. In Chinese cuisine, which sauce is commonly served with roast duck? I never had roast duck. Oh, how ridiculous is that of an answer? Plum sauce. That's another one. I never heard of plum sauce. There's no nobility in poverty. I've been a poor man is a line from what film? I've seen Titanic. I've seen The Wolf of Wall Street. Huh. Interesting. I don't remember that line from The Wolf of Wall Street. So, okay. Which Gregory Maguire novel which reimagines the story of the Little Match Girl? Who? Matchless. The rodent Musculus domesticus has the rhyming name house what? House mouse. I never heard of grouse or louse. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Got that. Alrighty, folks. We will now be moving on to the final chase. Just a word of caution. I don't think I'm going to be reading it through. I'm just going to be reading it with my eyes because there's a timer and you got to get as many as possible answered within 2 minutes. Alright, the final chase it is. Would you like to buy an extra headshot? I got plenty of gold. I could use some. Let's get in ahead. Okay, let's go. Which of these countries has a maple flag on its maple leaf on its flag? Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Mechanics is a branch of what science? Physics. The capital of which city prompted in 1188 saying Jerusalem. Which of these pairs of words are not opposite? Irreverent, reverent, irrefutable, refutable, irregular. If I'm not mistaken, irregardless is not a word. I don't think so, but I stand corrected. How's Cedric Antonio Kyle's better known? Cedric the singer. Which of these songs was composed of Andrew Lloyd Webber? Okay. Art, retro effects, let's join in. Hip. Wrist. Caddy's where I got which of these were. Okay. What is the L in the motoring term? Lower levels an example of which of these? I'm sorry, I had a pet monkey called Mally. Beaver. No, wait, I think that's the brain. Okay, Gulf Air is a national airline of what country? Crime. Which of these is the American tennis player? Let it go. Oh man, the history expert, I think. Oh man, I'm gonna get whooped here. Which symbol is used to indicate an attachment to an email? Paperclip. What name is given to a team in the winter sporting of curling? What type of geographical feature is a gulch? Hill of baked mud. That is wrong. Gulch. Oh, that is wrong. pushback. Let's do 1. Step on no pets is an example of what? Okay. What color dress does Peppa Pigs usually wear? Okay. Tony, a jet, kills Bernardo, a shark, in what film musical? And motoring a V750 is ran for what? And TV manufacturing CRT was a, well, cathode ray what? I think it's tube. Yes, it is. Measured in feet, how long is an Olympic swimming pool? Come on. Measured in feet. Dang. Even if I put all the buybacks in the world, if I had like an insane lot of gold, that's not going to stop. That's not going to make me invincible to the final chase. What kind of noun always begins with a capital letter? Read all about it. Part 3 was a hit for which singer? The name of the Mexican dish, burrito, means what in English? The name of the Mexican dish, burrito, means what in English? Little owl, little donkey, little snake? All my life, all I heard was burrito, burrito. I didn't think there was actually an English translation for that one. But anyways, what type of joint is the human knee? Ooh. Ball and socket? Alright, 1 minute to go. In the study of language, phonology is concerned with what? Pronunciation. In 1828, Epsom Derby had the race's first what? Oh. What sort of food is Monterey Jack? No, that's an easy one. Come on. The basis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers has what nickname? The wild Mongolian taki is what type of animal? The novel Moby Dick is about the voyage of which ship? In golf, drivers and putters are types of what? Clubs. Come on. What is Marge Simpson's first full name? 2000 R is equal to, oh. Is that a point or is that a comma? 2.471 acres is equal to 1 what? I don't think this is enough. What is it? What day of the week is named after the Norse god Thor? Thursday. A subwoofer is a type of what? Oh, man, I got whooped. Oh boy. Well, folks, that was it. $1.5 million. That was a lot of fun. This is perhaps my worst performance yet since the start of this playlist, and we're only on episode 3. Alright, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Twitch, YouTube, and don't forget to support if you want to support this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.